Alors, bonjour tout le monde. Merci.
Canada is helping to ensure that the alliance and the peace that it can help protect prevail. In order to do so, we must invest in our strength, because Canada's leadership must be defined not just by the strength of our values, but by the value of our strength.
To Canadians about rebalancing defence dollars away from the US, so I wanted to ask if you've had...
Canada has already beginning working towards a target of 3.5% of GDP by 2035. By expanding our plan to invest in the Canadian Armed Forces, to modernize our military equipment and technology, to help build up our own defence and security industries, as well as to diversify our defence partnerships. We're also working to ensure that we are spending 1.5% of our GDP in defence and security-related infrastructure. The fact that we are doing this today, the fact that we're united, the fact that the United States is fully behind this, the fact that we're working together, is going to reduce the threat environment 10 years from now. Certainly, I mean, now, we'll never be able to precisely answer that, what it would have been versus what it is there, but the deterrence element of NATO has just gone up substantially, and it's crucial. And we would really feel it if we went in the other direction. The short answer is yes.
Can you be
on both, on fighter jets and submarines.
When
and
can we expect to see decisions on this?
With the review of the F-35, we expect to complete by the end of the summer. If we need, we'll take all the time necessary, no more, and we'll go from there.
And submarines?
That's a longer process. It runs to 2027, 2020. At least it may be 2028 before the final decision. But it's a big procurement process, and there's multiple steps. But there's lots of interest in helping us in that.
Thank you. My other question, I'll try and
be
fast.
That's question 4. The first thing we look to do is change the machinery of defense procurement, if I can put it that way. This new defense procurement agency with Secretary of State Fuhrer is the Secretary of State responsible for that, obviously working closely with both the Department of National Defense and what's called the Department of Government Transformation, but basically Procurement Canada. So that's the first. There are elements of that, though, that we've identified where we will look to make adjustments with appropriate authority, but make adjustments to our ability to buy Canadian and our ability to buy more rapidly as appropriate. Would we have preferred, Canada have preferred, a special session with NATO, with Ukraine? Absolutely. It's why we invited President Zelensky to the G7. I sat at dinner with President Zelensky last night. I had a separate series of conversations with him. I made points in the room, in this case, and a few others did, about Ukraine and what next steps. I took the opportunity to emphasize the importance of comprehensive, by which I mean all NATO members, financial sanctions against Russia.